In this video, I will be talking about how it is not easy to be a light worker. It is not easy to be a wayshower. It is really not easy. The world is changing a lot, and new concepts are constantly, emerging in our consciousness. Like, 1 minute you believed a certain thing, and then something happens, and suddenly you are awakened, and a new, different, completely different concept is introduced to you, and you find yourself accepting it, opening up to the possibility that that new concept could be the thing that you've always been looking for and an answer to your problems, to your life, to your life's questions. So then, just being in the world where you're the first person to embrace new and foreign concepts like, for example, energy healing. How do you explain energy healing to people who have never heard about energy healing? How do you explain the vibrational healing? How do you explain subtle energies? How do you explain crystals to people if you're suddenly introduced to a crystal? Most people who have never seen crystals, especially from my point of view, the people who come around me and they see crystals have this kind of impression that there's something not quite right about the crystals, and that they probably are something used for the dark side or for evil or something. People are afraid of crystals. I am always surprised at why people are afraid of crystals. Because, to be quite honest, even I, until maybe 2011, had never seen a crystal, ever. I mean, these things have been here for years. I had never seen a crystal. So something happened and my eyes were opened, and then I began to see crystals, and I was like, what? You mean these things exist? Like, what? Where have I been all this time? I had never seen crystals. Guys, oh my gosh, I get so excited when I talk about crystals, and I mean, it's an exciting life. Okay, so before I go on with this topic, okay, so this is my another selenite stick that I have. This stick is it's one that I use when I'm sleeping. I just put it on my chest against my heart like this because it really aligns the chakras. And I can tell you that this stone, the frequency and the vibration of this stone is so powerful. And I can usually, the vibration is so high that I get this buzzing electric feeling when I'm sleeping, and sometimes I just wake up because I feel like my body frequency has risen to match the high frequency of this selenite stick. I had made a video about selenite before, but this particular one did not want to be included in that particular video. So it's a very, very sacred selenite crystal. It's a very high frequency stone, and my gosh, anyway, I'm not even gonna go further. I love to name my crystals, but this one does not want a name, so it's my nameless one, and it wants to be in this video. So you can take that how you like it, but how do you explain things like this to people? For example, the energy of crystals, the vibrational things that are happening. How do you explain spirit guides? It's not easy being a light worker. It's not easy being a wayshower, being the first among the group of people that you're surrounded with to be awakened. How do you explain the new things that are happening to you without people thinking that you're nuts? People think I'm nuts, but I love it. I love it because this is the best feeling ever, to be awakened to the possibilities that the universe has for me, to be awakened and to have an expanded consciousness, to be able to embrace all, to be the most loving that I can ever be, to be filled with such love for others, and to feel this feeling that is just so expansive and inclusive is the most beautiful thing ever. So it's always shocking to me when people can't understand this feeling. It's not easy being a wayshower, being the first to tread the grounds. Even biblically, when you think about the people who came before us, and the people who came to pave the way of even Christianity and whatever religion was there or is present in the world. Even Jesus was stoned for his beliefs. He brought in a new he brought in a new concept, and he brought in a new way of thinking. And the powers that be and the people that were present in that particular time did not embrace that new concept, even though it was a concept of the future, and even though it was a concept that it is now the concept that so many people believe in and clutch onto and latch onto for dear life. He was stoned for being a wayshower. He was stoned for bringing the light. He was. So even now, much more information is being revealed to different individuals. People are waking up every day and being shown the possibility of more, and being required to no longer hide, and to be that voice that speaks out the truth that changes other people's lives. And to be the wayshowers, it's not an easy task, but it is something that we all have to do because we all signed up for these assignments. It is time to shine, people. It is time to stand up and be counted. It's not easy, but it's something that can be done. The more we speak out, we'll find support among, other people who are walking this path, and we'll draw people to us and form a community and keep spreading the light and spreading the love and making the universe a better place. It's not easy, but it's a beautiful, beautiful walk. Just keep allowing yourself to grow and expand. The universe has changed. The world has changed. People are changing. The old paradigms, the old ways of thinking are gone. It's a new way. This is the way and the life of love. This is the time for love. Fear, negativity, confusion, holding on to things that don't work anymore, thought patterns and paradigms that are not working anymore is over. That time is over. This is a time to surrender the things that don't work anymore and clutch onto and lean onto and be drawn into the love that is awaiting you. Love conquers all. Love is the feeling of the new future. It's the wave of the new future. It's not possible to move forward in life without being the most loving that you can ever be. That is the potential that we have, to be loving beings, to create the most loving universe. It's not easy to be a wayshower. It's not easy to be a light worker. It's not easy to be in your truth and the most authentic person that you can ever be, but it is something that's definitely going to pay off big time. It's something that you have to do because your soul is crying for it. Your soul wants it. Your life wants it. This is the life that we all signed up for, and we emerge. Slowly by slowly, things become clearer, the path becomes clearer. Just take the steps to move forward. Just take the steps to embrace your life and allow yourself to be the full being, the full light being that you are. We are all creatures of the universe. We are all loved. We are all love, and we are all light. The world needs us. The world needs you. What are you going to do about it today? It's not easy, but someone is waiting for you. You are waiting for you to show up. Be good to yourself, love yourself, and love the world. See you next time.